Hey everybody, I watched the Colts game, and I'll say it just like that because they blew out. I didn't expect them to blow out the Titans at home in Tennessee, and that's what they did. That's you can hear. Listen, that's Phil Rivers.
Defense gave a couple big plays, but we knew our defense was going to settle in. They've been settled in for the most part all year long, and then we get a huge special teams touchdown, and then offensively shoot. We were rolling pretty good all day. We were very balanced. Kind of got in a rhythm with the no huddle. This is a huge road division win.
Yeah, the no huddle made a big difference for them. I'm looking at the stats here. Let's see what how he did. Phil Rivers. Phil Rivers had 300-yard game. Take a look. See that? He had
I do see the progress week to week, and there's so many different guys that
39,
contribute.
308, one touchdown.
But all three running backs are contributing, all three tight ends contribute,
And
all the receivers. So it's if we can just keep improving,
we got rushing.
along the way, we'll have a chance to do something.
Diane Hines, 12 for 70.
December, and hopefully into next year.
Michael Pittman, 1 for 21. Now take a look at the Titans here. And Ryan Tannehill, 15 of 27 for 147. Derrick Henry posted his usual good 100-yard game. But that was it. Hey, I'll tell you what's good. The Indianapolis Colts shook things up. Although there were people who expected them to win.
I expected them to lose.
My mom expected them to lose. These fellows here on the TV, Terry Bradshaw and them, they all picked Tennessee.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah, because of Derrick Henry and
that and also the quarterback potential.
Ryan Tannehill. Yeah. But no one. I mean, if you look at the projections, I started looking at the
They
projections.
said they were tied.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, Henry's been getting all of this accolades, and they just what they were going to. You could see the stuff in them when they were playing them.
No one looks ridiculous, Bob. Progressive is always here for you with round-the-clock service.
Yeah, this is. I mean, you're used to seeing Derrick Henry run over people, and he had 200-yard games. This one again, he just had. I mean, he had a mortal game this time. He broke 100 yards barely by 3 yards, but he had a 5-yard average. Yeah, they keyed on him. Yeah, they figured.
But I looked at this game and went to sleep, but I really attribute this game to like the Trump situation. Anytime you have really good white guys playing, and you got them other folks playing, they gonna play harder. That is what happened to the Colts.
Anyway, so how about Philip Rivers? Philip Rivers had a 300-yard
He's a good quarterback.
300-yard game. I have to emphasize, he had a 300-yard game, 29 of 39, 308 yards, and 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and that was the difference. Because if you consider his 308 yards, and then you look at what Ryan Tannehill did with 147, and then you tack that on with what Derrick Henry did, which is just, 103 yards, right? That doesn't even eclipse the yardage that Philip Rivers put up passing. And so the defense did its job. Special teams did its job. Hey, everybody, welcome to Zenny 62. And it turned into a rout. Just when it looked like the Titans were going to mount a comeback, I don't know what everybody else thought. I kept waiting for them to explode, but it never happened. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Nice to have you here. I thought they were going to explode, but it didn't happen. And look, I'm not a fan of either team. I just cover the league. In fact, this shirt I'm wearing, this is from the first Super Bowl in Atlanta in 2000. And, well, it was not the first Super Bowl in Atlanta, but this was the ice storm. This was the first Super Bowl played in Atlanta was actually 1994. That was at the old Georgia Dome. This was at the old Georgia Dome, too. This was 2000. Oh, thank you. You love my content. Thank you very much. That made my day. Thank you. This was from the 2000 Super Bowl. And This is my first of 9 Super Bowls. Yes, I'm bragging. Yes, I'm bragging. Anyway, this really produces a logjam. Let's see where we are with the standings here as we work through the good old NFL website and have a look at what's shaking. And we go down to, of course, the American Football Conference. And here we have the Colts first, just by a whisker, against the Tennessee Titans. We have the Houston Texans, which have a lot of problems, including public relations, at 2-6, and the Jacksonville Jaguars, my lord, at 1-7. And so then you have, but both of them, along with the Ravens, are trying to catch the Pittsburgh Steelers, undefeated, 8-0. The Ravens are 6-2. Wow. This is getting interesting because the Cleveland Browns are 5-3 right behind them. The Bengals are 2-5, of course. And then, of course, we have at 8-1 the Kansas City Chiefs. And then the Raiders and the Broncos are 3-5. And Brenda says your videos make my day. Thank you very much, Brenda. I thank you very much for that. Thank you. Denver Broncos at 3-5. Chargers at 2-6. With Herbert. And Justin Herbert will be playing the Miami Dolphins and Tua Tagovailoa this Sunday. So that's how the AFC is looking right now. You see who the top dogs are. Well, of course, we forgot to mention the Bills. Bills fans are screaming. And then, of course, the Dolphins, the aforementioned Dolphins, are at 5-3. And the New England Patriots are 3-5, but they could just as easily be 5-3, I think. And the Jets are 0-9. You know, the Jets need to just make a coaching change. That's just agonizing. Don't get me started on the Jets. Okay. Anyway, that sums it up. It was a great Thursday night football game. I'll be back for more. Subscribe to Zenny62. And if you want to hear our takes, either myself or Joseph Amendoras or Vasu Vanapari or Vinny Laspinoso or Melissa Rubin, any of our takes on anything, or Nikki Rainey talking about other subjects than sports like Britney Spears, write a comment or send an email to Zenny at Zenny62media.net. And hey, if you want to offer your own vlog take and you want to send a vlog, hey, do so. You can do so at the same email. Keep it to 1 minute and give us a heads up as to what you're going to talk about. And we'll post it. It's got to be appropriate. You know, common sense, right? All right, we'll see y'all later. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda, very much for the compliments. Good night.